Hi, my name is Surbi. This is my first ever social media or YouTube post, so please be kind, please be understanding, and please be patient with me. There's a message here that will be life changing for you as well as for me. So, during these 41 years of my life, I have found various ways to introduce myself. I am a mother of two beautiful daughters, and I'm so grateful to have the opportunity to become a mother. I am also a homeopath, a healer, and I'm a very spiritually inclined person. And I believe that it's a big blessing for me to be able to connect with my higher self and receive messages from my higher self. But in all of these years in my life journey, I have never thought that I would introduce myself as a person with breast cancer. So, when we talk about cancer, people often ask me about the grade, the stage, and all of the other details that cancer comes with. But I personally feel that all of these details, the grades, the stages, and all of the names that we give to all different kinds of cancers are have a lot of hold a lot of meaning in the medical community because they are doing mind blowing research, and I have so much gratitude, and my heart is full of prayers, love, and blessings for everyone out there behind a microscope doing all the research, so people like us who get this diagnosis can live a healthy, wonderful, thriving, and a comfortable life. So, but these grades and these stages don't necessarily define me. And I don't feel that they should be defining anyone with this diagnosis. And I remember when I got my diagnosis 2.5 months back, the one thing I categorically and was very specific with the people around me, my friends, family, everyone who came in the category of my caregiver. I was very clear that I don't want anyone to see me as a cancer patient. I said that cancer does not define me. I am the same old Surbi that I was years and years back, and there is no changes that is going to come to me with cancer. I will fight it with all my might, and I had my warrior hat on and all of that. And I felt that I'm the same old Surbi with a new light in me. I said the diagnosis is not going to change me, but slowly I feel that it is unfolding a new layer in me. I have started rediscovering myself, and I've realized how fortunate I am. How fortunate I am to have this opportunity to live my life on my own terms, to have this opportunity to say no, and for people to understand that this no actually means a no. That to revisit all of my choices, to eat my food a little more slowly and chew my food a little more than I did before. I have a better understanding of all the supplements and all the other things that my body might need on the physical plane. But when it comes to the emotional, spiritual, and mental plane, we often ignore it because during a cancer treatment, there is so much that happens with the physical body that the emotional and the spiritual body, which is the actual aspect, the true aspect of the human body's ability to heal itself, that somehow gets lost in the whole process. There are so many emotions that are attached to the word cancer that even before the mutation in the cells get to us and does some so-called damage to our body, our mindset starts to deplete our body from within. So today, if someone tells me you have this grade, this stage of cancer, and this is what the medical field has to offer you, I take it with all of my might, but I take it along with everything else that I can make work, make do for me. But not often do I see people in this journey, who feel empowered that if the doctor tells you that I'm sorry, it is incurable, we make it our truth and we start to live it. So from now, if someone tells me I have something that is incurable, I will start to believe it with all my might. So all of my energy, everything in my body is telling my cells, all of the trillions of cells that are working beautifully for me, are the light, the blood flowing in me, are everything that is keeping me walking, talking, digesting my food, taking the medications, living a beautiful life. I put all of those trillions of healthy working cells on the back seat, and I give all of my attention, along with the worry and distress, to the cells that are having a party of their own, wanting to mutate and not follow the rules. But it's my choice. It's my choice what cells I focus on. The doctors, I have so much respect and so much love and gratitude for all of the doctors in my life now, and all of the doctors that I will meet going forward in life. They Everybody has their own limitations. My spiritual practices have my limitation, just like the medical science has its own limitation. But when we put two and two together, we can make magic. But the thing is that with the sense of helplessness that sets in, we are not often thinking about the magic, right? And I remember on the 9th of September, when I was at the doctor's clinic and I was listening to the reports being read out to me, it felt like an astrological reading. I'm an Indian, so going to an astrologist is very common in my culture. That's where they would open my stars and tell me these planets are aligned, these stars are working, these are not working, this is a good time, this is not such a good time for you, and all of those things. But when someone is saying this to you, when they're reading out something to you that is apparently your future, you kind of feel this sense of helplessness sink in, because this is a person who knows what they're doing, went to a certain school, got all of these degrees, have all of this experience in life. They would know what they're saying, right? So if the doctor tells you this is what your life looks like, we tend to believe it. We tend to make that our only truth. What I'm trying to say is that it is our truth, but not our only truth. Our truth is the only thing, is what we make with our lives. So I have thought that, my doctor has decided my fate for me, and I felt that sense of helplessness that started to kick in. And along with the helplessness, right after came fear, guilt. There was shame. I was so surprised to feel shame, because I felt that I must have done something to get cancer. Did I not eat my food right? Did I not think right? Did I bring this upon me? And all of those things. And these are things because you feel so guilty and so shameful about it, that not often do we get the space to voice out these emotions. Then those emotions eventually turn to anger, to a sense of powerlessness, and so much sadness. So much sadness. And that responsibility that you feel, like I feel for my kids, for the rest of my family, I have this sense of responsibility too. But for my kids, I feel I brought them in this world using my own body, so I am responsible for them. I better be here to take care of them when they need me. So I stayed in that state of mind of helplessness, of powerlessness, for less than a day. And thankfully, when I went back in my meditation, when I was able to connect with my higher self, I was shown the capacity that I have to take all of these grim emotions and turn them around into something, into my own magic, and to claim my power back. So, amongst all the other things that I have been able to do, or I have been gifted with, I feel, which I'm so grateful for, is I'm a writer as well. And writing is something that gives me a lot of hope, and it's my tool to express myself, to feel everything that I want to feel. So it also helps me, dig into the deepest depth of my own life, to go into the darkest corners that my mind wouldn't let me go, but my words are able to take me there, and then I can bring out light, my own light, from those dark corners of my life. This channel that I have started, the way I'm talking to you right now, has taken a lot of courage. This is completely out of my comfort zone, and there are so many people in my life who are so dear to me, who have no idea that I have this diagnosis. They have no idea that I have a diagnosis of breast cancer. And I'm sorry, but this will come as a shock to them. But I'm sorry about it, that this is just the way it was supposed to be. So this channel here, what all of the information that I'm going to share, all the experiences that I'm going to share is for all of my cancer warriors out there. I would love for you guys to share your experiences with me, and together we can help each other. Like, we can really lift up each other. I feel that my cancer diagnosis, it is not a disease. It is not a life-threatening condition. My cancer, the way I see it, is an experience. It is an experience that I have chosen for myself. It is my new wonderful teacher. And it's teaching me a lot of new life lessons that I probably would not have learned otherwise. I am very blessed, and I am grateful again for being in this bubble of self awareness and this ability of self care. So, from your perspective, you might feel that, I am in this cocoon and it's easy for me to say these things. It might be, and that's really why I am truly grateful. But also feel that I'm a human being just like all of you are out there. So if I can lift myself, we can lift each other up. There are days I need lifting up, and I'm sure I can count on each one of you listening right now to lift me up whenever I need that pick me up. So now I have chosen a path of self love and holistic healing along with all of the medications that are prescribed to me. I have utmost respect, and my heart is full of blessings for all of the treatments that are available out there. In no way am I saying that our spiritual practices or our holistic way of living are an alternate to the medical treatment. Our medical treatment has my utmost respect, and I feel that every single thing should be aligned and should have its own due space, its own due respect. So please respect and love and cherish and bless your medical treatment. If it's injections, it's chemotherapy, radiotherapy, hormone therapy, your pills, anything that goes in your body, in your cells, in your environment, bless it. Bless it with all your might. And trust me on this when I say this, that when you say do it with a blessing and with love and, with all of your acceptance, the side effects are they will not exist. They will just not exist, because then your treatment or your medicines are not toxic. They are not going against the flow of your body. Your energy is going along with the medicine. So every single cell in your body is aligned. And when there is that much balance in you, how can a mutation how occur? How can, something go so out of place? I feel that our experiences are the ones that we handpick during the course of our lives, and they are all our choices. Having said that, my heart goes out to each one of you who might have lost a loved one to cancer, to all of those people who might be in palliative care. But that's the thing, that cancer is not the enemy. It's the word that we are using. The word has only that much power that a rock outside on the road does. If we pick up a rock and worship it, it's God. If we pick up cancer and make it the demon, then it is something that's out there to kill us. But if we pick up the word cancer, take it as an experience, bless it, accept it with all our might, then our fate is what it is. I don't know what my fate is. I don't know how long my life is. I don't know how long nobody knows how long their life is. But if we choose to have an expiration date on our life so quickly, then we're just going to bring that expiration date closer to us and make that entire experience miserable. So it's our choice if we smile through it or if we are miserable through the entire experience. If I could come and hug each and every person and, help you through all of your hardships, especially during a cancer diagnosis. We all lead different lives and we all have our unique set of circumstances, but we all have one thing in common: our will and the capacity to bless and heal ourselves. I cannot emphasize this strongly enough, that our capacity to bless and heal ourselves goes is beyond anything you have ever experienced. So, no matter how long, tough, painful the experience we are in, we always have a choice to live it with a smile. So just do one thing for me. Look within and just find one reason. One small, big, medium size, any reason for you to feel blessed, no matter the circumstances. I have a series of poems that I have started writing during since my diagnosis. Some are in Hindi, some are in English. Through my YouTube channel, Healing with Surbi, I'm going to start sharing those poems with you. Those poems, those writings are very personal to me. But once I started writing them, I feel that I have a gift, and it's a gift that I want to share. I don't want to keep that gift only to myself. So it's my hope and my true intention to bring a smile on each and every person's face who has a cancer diagnosis or knows someone with it. I would request you to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. This is my first ever YouTube post, and I cannot emphasize how out of comfort zone this is for me. Big, big, big amounts of hugs and blessings to each one of you. And please remember to always be grateful. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye.